Hello, Jeff Caminiti coming to you again today from Maple Hill, and today what I want to talk a little bit about is swing plane. We talk a lot about slicing and hooking, and the plane of the swing is one of the biggest things, factors that's going to play into whether or not we slice it or we hook it. So what I've done here is I've set up a little prop, and I've got my ball set up here. I'm going to show you what the proper plane of the swing is that we're trying to groove. Now keep this in mind when you practice this. Even if you get the right plane of the swing, remember we still have this club face to deal with. So what I've got here is I've got another prop showing you where this club face is pointing. So let me tell you this, if we were to get the swing on the proper plane, okay, but the club face was pointing to the right or the club face was pointing to the left, that's still going to play a huge factor of where the golf ball goes. So we're trying to groove two things, the plane of the swing and then where the club comes into contact, the club face as well. But let's take a look today mainly on swing plane. This is what I see a lot of people doing, is that they get their club going too far to the inside, like this. And what happens is then they come more over the top and the plane of their swing starts to what we call steepen. So the club goes this way as opposed to staying on this plane. So I've set up a foam roller here. It's about 3 feet behind where my ball is. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up towards my target, all right, square up my stance. And what we're looking to try to do is bring this club up this plane, and then I want to try to come back down on this plane. Okay, so there's two types of people out there. There's one that's going to do this. Maybe you're slicing the golf ball, so maybe you're taking it inside and you come over the top like this. But there's also, and generally with better players, they maybe struggle a little bit more with the hook, where they actually get this plane too much underneath like this, and now all I'm going to do is I'm either going to block it to the right or I'm going to flip my hands and it's going to hook left. So this drill can be used not just for people who are slicing it, getting it too steep, but also for people who are getting it too far underneath the plane as well. Okay? So practicing up this plane and bring that club back down right on that plane will help you create a much more consistent ball flight. For more tips like these, please come see me, Jeff Caminiti, at Maple Hill. Until next time, keep it in the fairway, my friends.